Sea monsters have been a part of human history and folklore for centuries, often reflecting the mysteries and fears associated with the ocean. Here are some historical accounts and legends of sea monsters from around the world. Kraken. Originating from Scandinavian folklore, the kraken was believed to be a giant sea monster resembling a giant squid. Sailors told tales of encountering this terrifying creature, which would drag their ships underwater. Loch Ness Monster, known as Nessie, this creature is said to inhabit Loch Ness in Scotland. Sightings and stories of a large, long-necked sea serpent have persisted for centuries, with some believing it to be a surviving plesiosaur. Jörmungandr. In Norse mythology, Jörmungandr, also known as the Midgard serpent, is a sea serpent so large that it can encircle the earth. It is said to be the child of Loki and the giantess Angrboda. Cthulhu. Created by H.P. Lovecraft, Cthulhu is a cosmic entity with a humanoid body, octopus-like head, and dragon wings. It resides in the sunken city of Arlaia. Bukavac. In Slavic mythology, the Bukavac is a terrifying sea monster that lives in lakes and rivers. It is described as having a black, scaly body and massive horns. Calypso. From Greek mythology, Calypso is a nymph who lived on the island of Ogygia. She is known for her seductive voice and for keeping Odysseus captive for several years. Seychelia, a creature from legend, Seychelia is part human and part octopus. It has a humanoid upper body and tentacles for a lower body, giving it remarkable aquatic mobility. These sea monsters reflect the rich cultural lore and imagination of different societies. Leviathan. In biblical texts, the Leviathan is described as a giant sea serpent or dragon. It is often portrayed as a powerful and fearsome creature that embodies chaos and destruction. Scylla and Charybdis. These sea monsters from Greek mythology are known for their association with the Strait of Messina. Scylla is depicted as a creature with multiple heads that devours sailors, while Charybdis is a whirlpool that swallows entire ships. Charybdis, often mentioned alongside Scylla, Charybdis is another dangerous sea monster in Greek mythology. It is depicted as a massive whirlpool that swallows ships whole, posing a grave threat to sailors. The Lusca. According to Caribbean folklore, the Lusca is a half-shark, half-octopus creature that inhabits the blue holes of the Bahamas. It is said to be extremely large and dangerous, capable of dragging entire boats underwater. The Sirens. Although not traditionally sea monsters, the sirens of Greek mythology are enchanting creatures whose songs lure sailors to their doom. They are often depicted as part woman, part bird, or fish. There are several sea monsters and lake monsters that are part of American folklore and legends. Here are a few notable ones. Champ. This creature is said to inhabit Lake Champlain, which spans the border between New York and Vermont. Champ is often described as a large, serpent-like creature with a long neck and flippers. Chessie. This sea monster is said to live in Chesapeake Bay, which spans Maryland and Virginia. Chessie is often described as a dark-colored, snake-like creature with flippers. Altamaha-ha. This creature is said to inhabit the Altamaha River in Georgia. It is often described as a 30-foot-long creature with a snake-like head and flippers like a seal. Ogopogo, reported to dwell in Okanagan Lake in British Columbia, Canada. Ogopogo is described as a serpentine creature with multiple humps. Sightings date back to First Nations legends, but no definitive evidence has been found. Bunyip. Originating from Aboriginal Australian folklore, the bunyip is said to inhabit swamps, billabongs, and creeks. Descriptions vary, but it is often depicted as a large amphibious creature.